Good evening and thanks for joining us. For the news at 10, I'm Karina Corral. A lot is being uncovered as crews scoop the mud off of Montecito, including health hazards and what parts of 101 look like now. Here's the latest on the mudslide. The search for the 3 missing people will go on another day. The death toll remains at 20. One more home was found to be destroyed. Now that number stands at 128. 13 more determined damage. That number now topping 300. All that mud and debris is being moved out slowly but surely. KSBY's Kelsey McFarland joins us live in Montecito with some answers on where all of that debris is going. Kelsey?
Yeah, Karina, Highway 101, obviously a very high priority for cleanup crews. And as you can see, lots of action still going on tonight behind me. Now, just earlier this week, that mud was feet off the ground. You couldn't see the highway. Now there's just a very thin layer over the way. They're now working on the center median. Now, some of that mud that is now gone has ended up on our local beaches. Butterfly Beach in Montecito looks serene, but health officials warn it could be toxic. It's one of 7 beaches that are now closed.
I mean, you can smell it, obviously. Just running down here, I could smell.
Santa Barbara County Public Health Director Vaughn De Reynoso says weekly testing of the water shows bacteria levels that exceed state standards.
All ocean water in these locations should be considered contaminated, and no recreational activities or swimming should take place. And this order does not include the sandy beaches themselves.
Some are having trouble heeding those warnings.
The surf's pretty good right now, so I might have to get out there. Everybody else is surfing, so.
Cleanup crews received an emergency permit to drop 300,000 cubic yards of sediment onto Goleta Beach and Carpinteria State Beach through the end of February.
With this much runoff and whatnot going around, I hope they're screening everything appropriately.
Flood control staff say the sediment from mudslides is sorted through to remove any hazardous debris, but that they don't do any testing for toxic levels before it's dumped on the beach. That's where public health comes in. Bacterial testing of the water will now increase to twice a week through a broader area. Now, some of that debris from houses, cars, and businesses that have landed here on the highway have also been transported away. This is a look at the other side of the highway, and health officials are warning that some of that could have accidentally ended up on the beach as well. So they're asking for those cleanup efforts for people to be wearing heavy gloves and steel-toed boots. Live in Montecito, Kelsey McFarland, KSBY News.